So in the last 6 months or so, I've been able to do more by doing less. So let me explain. In life, we consume and we create to different degrees, right? And we consume and create stories of different sizes, right? So we might binge a Netflix show or create a YouTube video, or on the higher level, we might consume, religion and politics and manners and customs and so on and so forth. These like larger stories of humankind, or we might create them, right? We might organize in our community or be a part of an organization in our community that fights for an improved society, right? And like a more equitable society. Improved could mean a lot of different things. Going back to the start of COVID and just doom scrolling about all the negative things really kind of set me up on this few-year arc of not really giving my brain a chance to just relax and have calm times. I felt like I always had to be consuming something. The next podcast in my feed or the next article. There's just a constant stream of things that are trying to get your attention because, they are a content business, and I was a willing participant because there was always some politician or business person or business or organization that was doing something bad that you had to read about. And that stuff happens, but you're never gonna actually catch up with it all. So you have to find a manageable way to stay informed, but also have time to create things in your own life, whether that's just relationships with people. It's a kind of a story that you create together, or maybe you like to write or you like to create music or whatever kind of creation. You need time for that. Otherwise, it just feels like life is just an endless consumption timeline and then you die, right? And that's not appealing to me, at least. So my brain, I feel like for the longest time, was just kind of living at like a medium level of effort. Like it didn't get to rest. And so, man, every time my desk moves. Recently, I have really been focusing on not being overstimulated. A few times a week, I throw a blanket over my TV, not seeing that black rectangle with its promise of like, hey Aaron, like you could turn me on, has really helped. Also, I do a breathing exercise, 5 minutes a day, breathe in and out, focus on my breath. That has really helped to have this kind of baseline of calmness. When I go for a run, I don't listen to anything anymore. Now, partly that's because I've moved to LA, and if I ran while listening to something, I would probably get hit by a car. But also just I've learned that having quiet time for my brain is essential to reducing stress in my life and to being happier. And so by consuming less, I've actually been able to create more, because by having more calm times, I've been able to create the kind of rest and rejuvenation necessary to have longer bouts of deep, hard, thought and work. And I realize there's a certain amount of hypocrisy here, because I am talking about how it has been great for me to consume less audio and video content while I am making this vlog telling you to watch my audio and video content. So number one, I recognize that. Number two, cut down on your content if you can. That includes Aaron and Friends sometimes. But number three, it is important, whether it's a YouTube channel that you find compelling, going for a walk, whatever it is, it's important that we have a few things in our life that are just escapes from our normal life and give us a chance to laugh and to connect with others and just relax. So a little bit of Aaron and Friends is okay. So I'm not quite where I want to be, but I'm so much better than I was if I think back to the start of COVID. I encourage you to create more, to consume less. If you create something, share it with me. I would love to see it. Thanks for being a friend.